This is Zuni back out with another video. We're gonna get straight into it. So Orbital, we are still printing on here, earning still around about 6% a day on the ORB staking. It's been printing great money there. But what I wanted to show you guys, they did add new pools today. They did drop the they always had the staked orb, or they had the single staked orb, but now they opened up some interesting tokens that you may know of. Number one is Dibs. Dibs. They have a USD. I didn't make I did a video, but I never released it, so I'm gonna have to upload it and redo another one. But anyways, like this one is gonna be a good spot for you to stake, or at least for me to stake. There's four different options here, right? The ones I'm looking at are obviously I put some money in the Wrap Titan to earn orb, and then I'm gonna put some Wrap Titan into BUSD or BNB. I think I want to go a little bit more risky on this one. I'm going to go with BNB as well, or just BNB and orb. But they do have a BUSD, so a stable token. This is APR, boys. This is a high APR for staking to earn some US or BUSD. So that's pretty cool that we're able to. But the interesting part is it's kind of like a genesis phase, because if you go over here and you click on the blockchain, or you click on this, you can see that some of them have 19 days, some of them have 9 days. Now I believe the BUSD one, it is 9 days. So the one that is the most is the BNB. So maybe I'll try to change up my plan a little bit, because I didn't actually open up a BNB. I wanted to double check on that because I didn't check, like I said, I didn't check on it, and then it said it ends in this many blockchains, and then it was different than here. So I was like, hold on, let me check real quick. So you could do a couple things. You could stake your Wrap Titan. Not only are you earning almost 2% a day on with the normal wrapped Titan, so you'll earn that once you put that money back in. So remember, when you wrap your Titan, it's a 1% wrap fee, and then when you put it back into the protocol, you take it out, it's another 1%. So it's 2%. So you have to allocate for 2%. So make sure you stake. I believe 9 days is more than enough when you stake for let's do 7 days and see what. Let's just do $1,000. So you'll earn about 2%, almost 3%, give or take, with the 10th day. So it's good to put it in here. Maybe you want to get these ones out. But I'm looking for the orb one here, because I think orb is going to do some good things. I know the price is down a lot, but it still has a lot of the market. But I think orb is going to be a good one to kind of collect my bag in. At least that's my game plan. Now I'm just throwing a little bit at it. Plus, like I said, my Wrap Titan, my Titan is sitting there earning 2%, but I wanted to allocate it more to earn either the orb, and then I'm going to probably get into the BNB once these close out after the last, 10 days? After the last 10 days, I'm going to go into BNB. So that is pretty cool. And I think they're going to be opting to have they're going to keep rolling out these projects. So it's going to be really, really cool for my Titan holders. So I think that's going to be a good one to look at. I know that they may have Alto, and they have Dibs here. So they have the BUS Dibs. But I wonder when they're going to have it where you can earn their native token and how that's going to work. So there's going to be some cool things with Orb and Titan. So the whole team, like I said, are working together, especially with Dibs. They have the devs, I believe, are with I believe the devs are with Great Finance as well. So don't quote me on that, but I think that's kind of like the devs are working a couple projects, and then they have side projects. So that's pretty cool to have that. Another one I want to talk about, like I said before, was Dibs. So I didn't make a video on it, the Genesis pool. So I made the video right after the crash. So I mentioned, it was down 60, I think it was 60%, or not 60%, I think it was 60 cents or something like that. And it's just what happens. Usually I'll wait and won't get into on the pre-sale, just because most of the time when you get into especially the Tomb Forks and the peg to $1, sometimes it's very volatile, especially in the first couple days or even the week, and then weeks after, people are swing trading, people are getting in and out. That's what's happening right now. It's your Raging Bull, if you guys haven't seen that. And then I think I made a video right before the crash happened, so I was allocating some of that to the Venom. but not a lot. I was just, putting some in there. Happy I kind of did. So it is what it is. I mean, you're still earning on that one like a lot of percentage a day, but it's pretty cool to have different, risks tolerance. So I think Dibs is going to be one that's going to be very cool. So you have the 3 Genesis pool. I believe this one's still the highest here. I believe this one's around like what? Yeah, 3%. This one here is just under 3, and I believe this one is like 1 something. Yeah, just under 2. So these ones here are the ones that I was in, going back and forth in. Sometimes these were higher. I would jump in here, kind of vice versa. Right now, I believe this is the highest one, or it's around the same price. Actually, it's the same. They're both mirror images. And then on the boardroom, you're earning 2,000% APR, just like here. So, or just like on the orbital swap, same thing. So you're earning around like almost 6% a day on orb. If you're not single staking, if you're staking orb with BNB, and then if you're just staking your D share, which has gone up tremendously. I think I was getting in ish around the $10, maybe $8, $10 around there. So it's been going up pretty good. I did hold back a little bit on here. I got in on pre-sale, so I got in at $1. Before they were gonna have it, I think $1.20 or something like that. But then they just dropped it down to $1, which is great because it dropped down. It's like 60 cents. But now it's kind of been popping up. But just make sure you check on the total lock value. This thing, it's pretty low cap still. It's only $1 million in. So, just be wary that, we may have swing traders coming in from the other platforms that I mentioned. I just kind of want to note that. They do have nodes here, which I think is pretty cool. They starting I like the US Dibs node here. If you want to throw some money in there, that's like basically $1, right? So pegged to the dollar. You can be a little more risky with this, but Dibs has done really, really well. Dibs and Dibs and D-Share has been doing great, or pretty good, but Dibs has been just been over peg pretty much. I think most of this year. Or most of the time it's been launched. I think it dropped maybe a few times, but it didn't drop for long. And then there's their piggy bank, which is where you can stake. Obviously, the APR is not too high, which it kind of causes what doesn't really cause people kind of the in trading. So when you have higher APYs, especially with projects, you have a lot more volatility because they want to get in and get that 6%, 7%, 10%, whatever it is, 20%, and then they take their initial investment out and they dump on you, or they just get out completely, and maybe they come over here to Dibs or Grape and they go to the more stable ones. So that could happen, and that's possible. That's what we've been seeing. And like I said, Tune Forks, there's no really tax on it, so like you don't really get tax on sales. So there's no like in like a Titan where they tax you to get in and out. So there is a tax on there, so it holds people off. So keep in mind on that as well. But that doesn't mean for sure. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section if you guys liked the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.